What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Kid Taj. As y'all may know, my audio for the NBA 2K17 Prelude is non-existent. It's not working, so I don't have audio right now. However, that problem may be fixed. I just ordered a capture card, a new one, and hopefully I'll be able to make another one of these preludes on a different account so I can do the actual story and show it to y'all. So basically what I'm here to talk to you about today, well, I don't have the audio for now. I'm going to be summing up the entire prelude for you guys because honestly, there's a lot I wanted to talk about playing this and not being able to tell y'all everything because I was going through, and while I was playing I did have a lot of thoughts. I didn't get to share them, so I'm going to give y'all some gameplay of the prelude, and I'm going to talk about what the prelude is like for all of y'all, everything you need to know about it, and how the whole thing works. So basically I'm going to start off with this main menu. So basically we got 4 different options. 2KU is on the right. You don't want to do that, okay? That's really stupid. It's just how to play the game. It's really slow. You go in, you play a 5-on-5 with a bunch of generated players, and they pause the game every 5 seconds to tell you something new. You can't skip the tips. You have to wait for it to load up. It's really bad. It's just bad news. I wouldn't do that. The only way you could play that, only way you would play that is if your thing was loading, and it still was hell for me to play through that, and I didn't want to do that, so I had to wait a really long time for the prelude to load up for me. Now, after that, you have the store. The store is a little bit different this year, and I don't really know. I mean, I can cover the entire inventory, but basically there's all these, you know, we have the jump shots, we have the moves. You actually have to buy dribble moves. Never we have had to buy dribble moves, but this year we actually have to purchase each one. You only have one. You have the default one to start, but you have to buy them. The jump shots, all the jump shots, you know, I mean, you have to buy like the player jump shots, but like the spin jumper, hop jumper, dribble pull-up, shit like that, all of that is free. And the 2K Sports Store, we do have some clothing, not nearly as much customization, but I'm sure when the game comes out, we'll be able to have a lot more, different variety in terms of what we can wear in the park. And the Pro-Am stuff, I mean, it looks really cool. We have a bunch of different moves that we can do, and the My Park clothing, I just got like a random shirt and shit like that, but that's what that is. It's a little different this year with the attribute upgrades. You actually have to go to the store to buy the attribute upgrades and then apply them to your player. You have a cart. It's kind of like Amazon. That's what I was thinking of. You have to, when you buy stuff from the store, you don't buy it immediately. You put it in a cart so then you can make multiple purchases at once if you have a lot of VC, which is, I like that. That's a nice touch. It really makes it feel better. And now, after I'm talking about all the other stuff, the My Player appearance there, I don't think there's any new hairstyles. The tattoos, I haven't done anything with the tattoos yet, but the hairstyles are all the same. I mean, with it, there's not really a lot new. The face scans are better, but mine was ass. And if I do a new My Career, I'm not gonna do a face scan. I'm just gonna make my player from NBA 2K17. So that's what that's gonna be. Now, also, I did want to talk about the actual gameplay. So the only gameplay you get to do is 4 or 5 college games. If you lose one of the college games, you actually don't get to play it. The last one, the national championships, you only get 4 in that case, but then after that you get to play with Team USA, which is very interesting. I'll cover that in a little bit, but let's start with the first game. The first game is a scrimmage, and it's so easy. The difficulty, I just want to say, first of all, there's no type of like customization in this prelude. This is not like My Career mode. It's like a demo, basically. You just have to play. The only thing you can change is the camera. You can't change any of the settings. You can't run plays. The only thing you do is a pick and roll for a play, and you can tell guys to cut and shit like that, but you can't actually run a play or change the difficulty or change quarter lengths because it's college, so you probably won't be able to do that anyway. There's little, and I'm wondering if you get the real game and you start from scratch, will you be able to have more customization for your college gameplay? Because if I play through college, I'm never gonna be able to play college with all that customization. Maybe I do a lot better. Maybe I get drafted higher. I don't know. Well, when you get the game, we're gonna see. So that's that. There isn't a lot of customization, and now I want to talk about the gameplay. The gameplay is very interesting. It might take a little while to get used to. The spin move, I'm telling y'all, I'm a point guard. I tried to use the spin move a lot. It does not get people like it did last year. Last year, that thing was it was so cheese. You just use that, you cross people over, you get to the rim so easy. Now, they really stay in front of you. You don't lose the ball as easily as you did, but people will steal the ball, and it's very easy to steal the ball in this game. From the computers, at least, from the AI, you can just take the ball away. You get hella steals. It's like every possession in that first little scrimmage, you could just get steal after steal after steal. So that's what that is. I mean, it's that part is easy, and I think it's on rookie difficulty. Maybe it's pro, but it's fairly easy, and you can tell. The jump shooting, I never tried to use the shot stick. I've not used the shot stick to shoot a jump shot since NBA 2K12. When I first got the game, I used the shot stick. Now I don't, and I'm not really sure if I should. There was no my court, so you couldn't really shoot around. You just had to like get a feel for it in the game. I wasn't about that. I didn't really know how the aiming works. I didn't notice the timing layups that much because I got a lot of contested animations. It was a little bit like, I guess, 2K16 in that way. You get a contested animation. It didn't really matter when you timed your layup. Also, something else is when I got to the free throw line as a playmaking point guard, as a 55 overall. Yeah, unfortunately, we're 55 overalls again. My free throw was at 86 just to start off, and I'm very curious about that. And it's interesting because in previous games, when you start a player, no matter what, he'd have a low-ass free throw rating. But this year, as an 86 free throw, and I don't know if you can upgrade that free throw. I don't know if it just stays at 86 forever. Maybe you're a guy, you have to become really good at free throws, but maybe you can't upgrade it. Like, I don't know. I made the playmaker build because that just looked the most appealing, and I was told that the playmaker is the best way to go for a point guard in this game. It's going to be the most effective, and the attributes are very nice. You get solid shooting, solid defense, solid athleticism, and you get incredible, I think what was the good stuff was agility and playmaking, like ball handling and stuff like that. So you're not going to turn the ball over that much, and you're super fast and agile. Very, very nice touch. And I think that's the best one. That or the shot creator look to be the best ones. The other ones aren't so appealing in terms of they have a lot of disadvantages. Now, I want to talk about the gameplay a little bit more. I talked about it a little bit, but the jump shooting, yes, it is fairly similar. The meter kind of threw me off at the beginning a little bit, but I got the hang of it. It feels pretty good, honestly. I think we're pretty limited because it's a demo type thing, but for what it is, it feels kind of nice, and it wasn't that bad to play, and it actually did feel like, a legit game. The only problem with it was that it was like the offense, when you were on offense, it wasn't like doing anything. The whole game was kind of slow. Teams were taking their possessions very, very slowly. Maybe because it's college, you get a longer shot clock, but on both sides of the ball, possessions would just be slow. Especially on defense, they would take forever to get into their sets. And on offense, there wasn't anything to do because you couldn't call a play, so you'd have to initiate something yourself. You had to pass the ball to someone or drive and kick, and the offense would just not be natural. So I'm going to be really looking forward to the game just for that, just so we can actually, control what everyone's doing and call a play and shit like that, because I need that. That's very important in my game. If y'all been watching my career for NBA 2K16, so this is, and I don't know. And one more thing, the cutscenes, obviously you guys can't hear them, so I'm not going to show them to you, but if y'all have been watching other people's cutscenes, they're actually different. Now, you can't make decisions from the Prelude. That's something I was kind of disappointed about. I wanted to be able to make a decision. Maybe you could stay in college another year as opposed to going pro. Like, that would be pretty cool. Something like that. Make a decision, a different decision than that. Maybe make a decision to, I don't know. I'm not thinking about anything right now, but there were no decisions, which I was a little bit disappointed because I had the impression that there were going to be some. Maybe there are in the regular, because I'm pretty sure they said that there were going to be you were going to be able to make decisions and decide about different things in your career and what paths you want to take and shit like that. I'm pretty sure there are decisions, maybe only in the full game. But something else I noticed, so if you watch any other YouTuber, a lot of other YouTubers, there were scenes with like the girlfriend. There was a girlfriend in NBA 2K17 Prelude. And she was like a pretty important character. She was in your class. You were in class at one point, and she was there. And she comes into your room at one point. And then you're out by the car after the national championship game. And I never, the girlfriend was never in mine. Like, she never showed up. She was not. There were no scenes with her. There was no classroom scene. There was no outside the car scene. All of the scenes, it was either in that high school gym with the coach, or it was in your dorm, or in the locker room with that other teammate. So I was kind of confused because she wasn't in there, and I don't know, I don't really care enough because I'm probably going to make a new one anyway and see what I can do with that, but I just don't understand because I didn't do anything different than anyone else. Maybe because my dude was so ugly. My face scan did not, when he was talking, the face scan didn't look that bad, but it's just when he was talking, it just looked really stupid. And the last thing, of course, when I won the national championship, I'll probably show you that gameplay. Actually, I might not, because I might not get to it. But basically, just imagine this. When you win the national championship, your dude just stands there, and your team they just act like it's an exhibition game. Like, no, we didn't just win the NCAA championship. We're just chilling. Like, come on, you got to get hype. There got to be some giant celebration. But no, they were just standing there. I was kind of disappointed with that. I was kind of underwhelmed. It was kind of disappointing right there. But overall, I think the Prelude was good. It's not the Prelude's fault. Actually, I don't even know if it is that my audio went out. I'm not going to blame it on them. I'm going to focus on the positives. The stores look decent. They have a lot of moves in the game. And the gameplay, once they add everything in and give you the full game, I'm pretty sure it's going to be nice and a very complete experience. And I really cannot wait for the full game to drop, especially so I can make these high quality videos and hopefully get some good audio. I'm praying on that. So this was my full thoughts on the NBA 2K17 Prelude, everything you're getting out of it. And if y'all have any questions, leave them down below. I'll definitely answer them. Also, please like this video up for more content. Comment suggestions down below in the comments. Subscribe for more content. I'm out. Thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.